Welcome everyone to the CPA Site Solutions webinar. We're going to talk about CPA Site Solutions' new website level called Diamond. My name is Keith Washington. I'm the VP of Products, and before we get started properly, I'd just like to point out a couple of things. Number one, this is a webinar that's being recorded, so you don't need to worry about maybe capturing screens or taking notes. This recording will be sent to everyone who is on this webinar, as well as who has signed up for the webinar. So if there's information that you think you'd like to hear again or think you may have missed, you will get a recording of this webinar. Second, and just as importantly, you can hear me, hopefully, but I won't be able to hear you. You are in listen-only mode, but if you have questions for me, you can enter questions in the questions box. I won't be able necessarily to do question and answer while I'm going through the presentation, but a few minutes after after I'm done with the presentation, I'll spend some time taking questions and answering them. So jot them down, and you can send them to me during the webinar, and then I can answer them along the way, and I'll either answer them to you personally or we'll answer them as a group depending on what the question is. And lastly, I don't know if we always do this, but most of the time we have a short question after the end of every one of our webinars, so you can provide feedback to us about the importance of a given webinar or how we can continue to provide these webinars, as well as the features or services that we're talking about to you. So I really appreciate everyone who's joined, everyone who's listening online. And so let's get started. I'm proud to introduce a new offering from CPA Site Solutions that we've coined CPA Site Solutions Diamond. And we really think that this collection of features is probably the most powerful collection of tools and features we have for a given website level. And it includes security, convenience, customization, a lot of the things that we hear from you that you think are important, some of them that we normally sell as separate components, and we've combined them into a powerful one-stop solution. So just as, by the way, not a very long webinar, just three little areas. Why do we have CPA Site Solutions Diamonds? What are the key features? I might do a quick feature comparison between the different levels. Some of our clients, including you, may not even know what level you're using. And we have a number of different options for providing features to our clients. And then I'll take some questions and answers. I don't expect this to take more than 20 or 30 minutes, but hopefully you'll be able to get a lot out of that during this period of time. So why do we have CPA Site Solutions Diamond? Just to let you know that we currently in the past had 3 website levels: Silver, which is really an introductory level; Gold, which is a level just above that that has a little bit more features; Platinum was the top tier, and now we've added a new level called Diamond. And what we tried to do was combine probably the best in professional design websites with the latest in client acquisition and client retention features to deliver what we think is the most powerful user experience for both the firm and your client. So we are really super pleased that even early on we've got some great feedback about this particular collection. So let me talk to you about what's in a Diamond website. If you're a CPA Site Solutions member, chances are you have a website with us, Silver, Gold, or Platinum. And so what we've done in Diamond is added a number of components that are really important. Number one, elite custom website design, and I'm going to talk about each one of these, included also as an SSL certificate. We've added unlimited secure firm portal storage, a new feature called reputation monitoring, which we're really excited about. We've added call tracking, recorded, and analytics for your website so that you can see the value of your website, and then secure email. We always provide webmaster assistance for all of these things, but we will help you get them onboarded for you. So all of these are for, it's a $99 setup fee and $139 a month. And I'll talk to you about why that's such a great value, because if these items were purchased separately, it would cost a lot more than that. But it's not just about cost. I want to start with the elite custom website design. This is just one level down. We have a lot of people think that we just provide template websites or standard themes or templates, but we also offer different levels of customization or configuration. We have where you can do premium custom or elite custom and then full custom website. An elite custom allows you to provide a number of unique features or ways for you to be able to position your firm different from anyone else, including logos, banners. We'll help you customize the Meet Our Team pages, or maybe you have custom specialties or you add pricing. We'll help you customize those pages. And then you can change and modify the colors and fonts so that if you have specific branding or specific colors that you think are important to your firm, you can do that. So we do this for clients all the time, but we have included this as a feature in Diamond. It's normally $500 to do this. It's included with a purchase of Diamond. I just want to point out why this is important. A number of things. When we first started doing websites, having the ability to just pick a template and have a website in minutes was the key feature that we had. But over time, your firm has matured, the internet has matured, online digital marketing has matured, and more and more people are looking for ways to provide customization and configuration of their website so that they can stand out, so that you don't look like or seem to be like any other website. With the Diamond website, you have the ability to do that by adding your particular logo, or you can choose a logo that we can help you provide. Changing banner images so that it more reflects maybe your particular firm. Even though we have lots of different website images, maybe you have images that are important to you or something that resonates with your particular mission and your particular messaging, and we'll purchase up to 6 images on your behalf. Or if you already have some images that are website ready, we can include those and add them on your own. I've already talked about the custom pages. I can't tell you enough how configuration or modification of your content on your website is so important in terms of search engine rankings. And so we'll help you with these top pages, Meet Our Team, specialty services, and or pricing pages. And then, as I said before, being able to change the colors and fonts really is more about style and how you want the website to reflect maybe some other branding elements of your firm that you've done, maybe with your business cards or with just the overall way that you expect your firm to look. The next component of Diamond that's included, and by the way, you can buy, there's all of these components separately, but we've included them in Diamond, is a HTTPS website. We will provide the SSL certificate for your website as long as you're a Diamond customer. I think you may or may not know all about this SSL website. We were surprised at the number of people who already knew about it and wanted this feature, even no matter what level they're on. But this is included at no additional charge for Diamond customers. 85% of people who now go to a website won't continue browsing a website that's not secure, and more you should see Google or other browsers, internet browsers, pop up a message that tells you this website is not secure. And even though, for the most part, clients are not sending any non-secure information through your website, if they want to send secure information, they send it through your portal. It's just becoming something that's important, first of all, for search engines to rank it better, and to make sure that any communication you have between you and your client is encrypted, because you don't want third parties to interpret, alter, or delete information. So our Diamond websites include this. We'll provide the SSL certificate, and we'll maintain your certificate throughout the Diamond membership. For any of these components, if you decide you no longer want Diamond, you decide you want to go to a different level, you can still purchase the component standalone, but you will see, if you do the math, that having one or two of these components, already helps to pay for the Diamond subscription without you having to pay separately. reputation monitoring is really important to us. I can't stress enough about the importance of reviews. Most people, most firms, believe and they're accurate in saying that they get most of their clients from word of mouth. But two things happen today with word of mouth that didn't used to happen in the past. Number one, clients go to your website, or potential clients who hear about you go to your website and take a look and see whether or not you have the services that are important and how your image is portrayed on your website, whether or not you're considered to be a professional company. So if you have a professionally designed website, it makes you look good. The second thing they do is they look at reviews. And I am surprised at the number of firms and that don't actually know what the reviews say about them, or they have bad reviews either on Google Plus or on Yelp, or City Search or Bing or Yahoo, and they have reviews that are less than flattering out there on review sites, and they don't know about it. They don't even know about it or not sure what to do about it. A year ago, we added a feature called reputation marketing, which allows you to collect reviews and encourage clients to leave reviews on your website. And then you can see those reviews and decide whether or not you want to post them back to your website. And there was a way for us to be able to corral people's interest in both good and bad reviews into your website. So it helps add value to your website, value to potential visitors who are going to your website, and then gives you the opportunity as a firm leader to be able to see what people are saying about you. The problem is, or one of the issues is that people still can leave a review directly on Yelp or Yahoo or Facebook, and you have to go to these different review sites and determine whether or not that review site is or whether or not that review is positive and how you're supposed to respond to it. So we added reputation monitoring. Reputation monitoring allows you to see and respond to reviews from these outside review sites right in your CPA Site Solutions Review Manager, which is housed in your secure firm portal. If you're not already looking at your review manager, you should, and especially if you've added a review page, and make sure that you're looking at reviews that are coming into your website. But now, once this is enabled through reputation monitoring, you will be able to, our system is going to monitor these outside sites and then send you an email alert saying you have a new review from Yelp. Click here to access your review manager. And from there, you can read the review. You can respond directly on Yelp. And probably the most important thing, Yelp or Google or any of these outside review sites, probably the most important component is that if you like the review, you can also post that review back to your website. So now you are you're becoming more of a collector and manager of reviews than someone who is just who is having to look all over the place for how you are doing with your reputation. So with reputation monitoring, just want to say it again, you can respond to and view reviews right from these outside review sites in your review manager. You will get an email notification when there are new reviews received. You can immediately respond to client feedback, and then be able to, if you want to, publish those reviews back on your website. We might do a special webinar on reviews again. We've done it in the past, but I want to make sure you're clear about this. There are a couple of things. One, when you publish a review, you're just publishing it on your website. And when you hide a review, as you can see here in this particular screen, you're not able to hide a review from Yelp or Facebook, but you can hide it from the review manager. And we'll provide a little pop-up on that so that helps you manage your review presence. So this is something, a particular feature that we offer separately, and it alone at $40 a month is as being included in Diamond is a feature that will pay dividends to you in terms of having that website offering. I think someone just asked me whether or not reviews on Facebook. We offer reputation monitoring of most of the popular sites, website styles, and all you have to do when you set that up is provide us with the places to go look for the reviews, whether it be Facebook, Yelp, Google Plus, and a number of other, the most popular review sites. So the answer is yes. The next piece is call tracking and analytics, and I want to make sure that I spend a little bit of time in this area. We are a firm that helps you get measurable firm growth from our digital marketing solutions, and being able to manage how your website is doing, or monitor or see how your online marketing spend is going, is important to helping you make decisions, the right decisions. And so what we've added is a call tracking number for your website to see how many calls you get from your website. Let me make sure that I'm very clear about this. A website today collects forms. When people are interested in you, they do one of two things. They fill out a form that says, I'm interested, or they call you. And we can see how many people fill out a form on your website, but we can't tell how many people call from your website. These could be potentially customers. These could be people who are already customers or clients of yours, lots of calls. But most of the people who are clients of yours don't go onto the website just to call you. And if they do, we can track that. So what we do, and what a lot of firms do, is set up a separate phone number for us to add to your website, so that when someone on a mobile device clicks to call from your website, or from a desktop calls you from your website, they're calling into your main number, but through a call tracking different number, so that we can track those calls, and you can track those calls and access metrics in a dashboard for you to see, when are people calling, what are people calling about, how many leads am I getting in a given month, because calls and forms are leads, and leads turn into potential customers. And we have metrics that determine what the return on investment is based on the number of leads, calls, and forms that you get. A number of people say to me, well, I don't want to have a different number on my website because everybody knows my number. And I'll say this to you probably more flippantly than I should. Nobody knows anyone's number anymore. I barely can, know my own phone number, much less anyone else's. We all either click to call, or we have phone numbers that are important to us stored in our contacts, and we know people by name, and our phones dial the phone number. But we don't really know phone numbers anymore unless you have, 1-800, free tax, or 1-800 lower my tax, or whatever it is. And that may be important to you. But if you have a standard phone number, adding a call tracking number shouldn't be something that's of concern to you. And by the way, you should do this on any of your marketing activities. If you do a mailer or an insert, or something that you do, a neighborhood mailer, you should have a separate call tracking number on those particular pieces, so that you can track the value of that marketing activity. One of the most important things that we're doing is also giving you the ability to listen to calls for lead verification, or if you have a staff who is answering your calls, maybe they're not responding to potential clients as well as they should. And this helps you train your staff to do a better job at call closing. Maybe, your staff isn't as nice as they need to be, or isn't as engaging as they need to be. This helps you with making sure that you are engaging with your prospective clients in the best way possible. So you can see all of this information in a dashboard. You can listen to your calls on the third-party tool, and ultimately we will put this into the portal, the actual analytics directly into the portal, so you can see things like calls by hour, or when are people calling, what day of the week do most people call you, what time of the week. So if you're at lunch, from 12 to 1, and most of the people are calling you, potential clients are calling you then, maybe you should take lunch from 11 to 12. So that, or if you have a staff, have your staff take lunch a little bit earlier. Unlimited portal storage space is the next component that's also included with Diamond. As you know, more and more firms are moving to paperless processing, and the ability to store client documents in a secure offline cloud-based system is becoming more and more important. And we found that with our different levels, we give you different levels of portal storage space, from 5 gig to 10 gig to 50 gig. Well, what we did in Diamond says, why don't we just stop worrying about portal storage for our customers who value this the most? And so we will provide unlimited portal storage space for our clients with Diamond, with our Diamond website. And we ask you not to abuse it by storing millions and millions of documents, but we feel like we can store your most important documents, and you no longer have to worry about whether or not you have enough storage or paying extra per month to get additional storage space. So we've added that functionality to it too. So let me just make sure I go through. I don't normally back up slides again, but just want to make sure that you see again what's in Diamond. With every Diamond website, you get an elite custom website design. We include an HTTPS certificate for your website. We add unlimited secure firm portal storage. We've added reputation monitoring, call tracking and recording, and expanded website analytics. With every Diamond, as a matter of fact, with Platinum, we've also added secure mail so that you can encrypt certain mail messages that you think need to be encrypted really easily, as long as we host that mail. So I just want to do a quick review of the different levels that we have, because I said a number of people don't know that we have different levels. Some of you may not even know what level you're on, but we have Silver, which is our entry-level system. We have very few website designs on it, some storage space, but we see customers who are maybe just getting up and running using Silver. Gold provides more designs, and it also gives you the ability to call us. With Silver, you don't get support. You're kind of on your own. Platinum provided much more storage space, WordPress blog setup. We will maintain your domain registration and added secure client mail. And then with Diamond, you get the website designs, 160 plus of them. You get access to calling us. You get unlimited storage space. You get secure email. We will host your domain for you. Register, keep your registration. And by the way, number of clients, I have 4 or 5 of them every 3 or 4 months that manage their own domain, and it lapsed from them because they didn't get the email, or they forgot to look at the email that said, your domain's expired, and now they have to pay more money because someone else has taken that domain. So with Diamond, it's probably the most important feature that you have, where you can have everything that you need all in one solution. So I'm going to take some time to take questions now. As I said, it really wasn't a long webinar. Just wanted to introduce that, but I'm just going to look online, and for those who may have joined separately, I take questions in the questions area, which you should be able to see that on your panel, and I will take questions and look at them. And if there are questions that can be, added, or if there are questions that you can see or that I can see for you, then I will do that. Sorry, just want to make sure. If there are questions that I think are public for everyone, I will answer them there. So give me a second just to be able to look at all the questions. Okay, here's a question. So someone asked a question, do we have to get the phone number, or are you providing the phone number for call tracking? Great question. We will provide the phone number for you. You don't have to do anything except give us the ability to add call tracking on your behalf. So we are working with a company that provides all of the call tracking numbers. You don't have to tell us the phone number or give it to us, we do that for you, and we'll maintain that call tracking number and provide you with access to look at the analytics and or listening to the recordings if you want. We do all of that work for you as part of the CPA Site Solutions Diamond. Here's another question. Can we send emails to clients requesting reviews? And then they ask if it could be integrated with QuickBooks. So I'm not a QuickBooks expert, but let me just say, absolutely you can. And we encourage you anytime that you have a client that has left your office, you should send them an email, and you can create an email template, in your email marketing system, or we're going to add some more powerful tools in the coming months. But you should automatically send them an email right away that says, "Thank you for coming to our offices today. I hope that we were able to serve you. And if you don't mind, please leave us a review." And you can, either ask them to leave a review and give them a link to your Yelp page. We encourage you to ask them to leave a review on your website, and you can leave a link to your website. And then all of those reviews now are going to show up in your review manager. The most important thing, and the reason we tell people to leave a review on the website, is because if it's not a positive review, you can capture that information and resolve the issue before they go to an outside review site. And we see this happen all too often, so that you want to be able to control the situation and know what's going on. Someone asked a question about adding statistics to the email marketing system. I really think that's a really powerful, great question. And yes, we are looking at upgrading our email marketing system. Primarily, our current email marketing system is designed to send out the newsletter. But look for us this fall to have some really interesting tools around marketing automation and client appointment notifications and reminders. So I can take more questions if you have them. Once again, CPA Site Solutions Diamond is a powerful new tool. By the way, if you have additional questions about that, you can always go to call your account advisor if you're a current customer, or call your internet marketing advisor if you're not a customer at this number, 800-896-4500. We're happy to help you and walk you through all of the different options to find out what's the best one for your firm. And we're really excited about, maybe not just Diamond, but the functionality that we're adding for our customers. We think that being able to continue to add new features based on the needs and changing needs of the internet, of online marketing are important. I do have a question here. Is the contract month to month? And it was a question about a discount for a long-term contract. We don't normally offer discounts for long-term contracts, but our contracts, this is all of our website levels are month to month. We do not have a contract. There is no signed contract. You can purchase CPA Site Solutions Diamond and cancel it at any time. We do have, in this particular level, a setup fee. All of the other levels are free trials. There is no free trial on CPA sites on our Diamond offering. However, you have to know that there's work that we're going to be doing, including setting up your call, doing a custom website, setting up your reviews, review monitoring. So we think that's a pretty good investment of your time. And if you decide that you no longer want Diamond and want to downgrade to a different level, just know if you want to keep some of those features, you'd have to pay the retail price for those features, or you can have those features turned off as well. I encourage everyone to make sure that they are managing their reviews and that they have an SSL certificate for all of their sites. So we don't have any long-term contracts for our websites. Other questions? So what I'm going to do, and I appreciate everyone's time, I'm going to stay online for a little while. This will end the audio portion of this webinar, but I will happily stay online and answer questions in the online forum. Thanks again for everyone who's participated in this webinar. I hope you find value in it, and Look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.